So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oyin Damola, and I am a project coordinator here at RKY Careers. I will be your host for today. So while we wait for others to join, and before we get started, I like us to use the chat box to introduce ourselves and where we are joining from. Just your name and where you are joining from. Zeno from London. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm welcoming everybody to today's presentation. I promise it's going to be insightful, right? So you're going to learn so many things, and you are going to see how people went from um, being in doubt of, oh, can we do this? This feels overwhelming, to actually upgrading a website, right? So I'm going to let their presentation do the talking. I'm not really going to tell you anything until you see it for yourself, right? Okay, so let's just get started. Now, I'm just welcoming everybody again. Thank you for joining us today. We're really excited because, this is not just another product demo. It's a way for us to show you that creativity, innovations are always put in place when you join RKY Careers, right? You see innovations turned into actions, and people go from, oh, I can't do this, so I did that, I did this, I built this, right? And if you are new, you have not taken part of RKY Careers, these people were ones like you, and today they are here to present what they've been able to achieve to you. Some of them started with no tech background, no fancy titles, but they decided to show up, they decided to learn, they decided to do the work. And as you watch, I want you to think, this can be me, right? This can be me. And for those that are presently in their project phase, or those that's just doing their live classes, this can also be you, or this will also be you, because you also be required to present like this, right? And everything from start to finish is all towards an expected goal, an expected end. But without further ado, I'm just going to talk about RKY groups for a bit. Now, you might be wondering, oh, is RKY Careers? We know who exactly is RKY Group, right? We are more than a training company. That's what I can tell you. Now, we have subsidiaries, we have a group of companies that are under us. That's why we called it RKY Group, right? RKY Group is a community, like a movement dedicated to helping underrepresented talents, right? It's dedicated for people who often feel left out of opportunity. It helps them break into space they never thought possible, whether it's career growth, whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's tech, whether it's business. We have platforms designed to bridge the gap between dreams and reality, right? RKY Careers is one of the companies under RKY Groups. Is a multi-award winning edtech company offering practical bootcamps in data analysis, business analysis, project management, UK compliance, digital marketing, product management, and much more. Right. And we also have Apply Body. This supports professionals with job application. You might find yourself, oh, okay, I'll finish, I'll start applying, or you've even started applying already, and you're not getting that results that you want, or there is no time for you to apply. This is where Apply Body comes in. We help you tailor your CV and your job applications to get you interviews. We also do CV optimization, cover letter writing, and interview preparation. Another company under RKY Group is Limitless and Thriving Podcast. We share insights and success stories to empower immigrant professionals and entrepreneurs. Then we have the Limitless Without Border. As many of you will know, we had our third edition last month, and it was really, really impactful. It was great. It ended well, right? Even beats our expectations as well. Well, the next edition is coming up soon, and you can keep an eye out for the announcements. Well, Limitless Without Borders is like a networking and tech career event where we have keynote speakers, we bring panels, we bring experienced people in the industry that have vast experience to come and teach, to come and give you insights that you can leverage to build your career, right? And you have RKY Business Hub. This was formerly known as the Immigrant Founders Network here at TIFN, but was rebranded to RKY Business Hub, right? Is where we provide resources, mentorship, networking for immigrants and entrepreneurs. So if you are here and you have like an existing business but do not know how to navigate the UK market, or you have an idea, you just don't know how to put it down, well, RKY Business Hub is for you, right? Sarah, please join. Can you drop the link for them to join the community? Thank you. So now, RKY Business Hub, we guide entrepreneurs. It doesn't matter if you just have the idea. It doesn't matter if you've just started, you're just trying to find your way around. We provide resources, we provide mentorship, and CEO ourselves will be the ones to provide all this for you. I think presently we have like a master class going on at the moment, and the new cohorts for the business hub is starting August. I don't think the date is out yet, but it's starting in August, right? And you want to be part of that cohort, or you just want to join the community to get insight to what RKY Business Hub is about, to get details and more information, to have access to more masterclass that we are going to hold to educate people, educate business owners, then you can join the RKY Business Hub community, right? Then we also have RKY Digital Solutions. We offer mobile app and website development. We have IT training, project consulting, and data analysis service. Now, the goal for RKY is not just to put people out there, it's just also to guide them, right? We've seen situations where people go for jobs and they get rejections from left and right. Oh, you don't have UK experience. Oh, you are overqualified. Oh, your CV is good. I like your CV, but you don't have any core project that we can relate with. All those kind of things. That is where RKY Group comes in. We help bridge that gap, right? So if you are new here and you are wondering, oh, how do I get started? What do I do? Is this something I can do? Is this for me? Yes, it is for you, right? Yes, it is for you. We are with you every corner and every step of the way. So about RKY Careers, right? RKY Careers is like the heartbeats of RKY Group, right? We started the mission to help international students, professionals, not just to learn skills, but to also help them land their dream job, that job that they deserve rather. So when I say jobs, I don't just mean any jobs or menial jobs. No, I mean real roles in top companies with competitive salaries. We've even asked students that after the bootcamp, they started applying for job, leverage the interview prep session, and they were able to secure visa sponsorship jobs. So that's why I said not just any jobs. We mean real jobs. We've been able to train over 1,500 people who have gone ahead to land their dream roles, not just in the UK, in the US. We have people from Nigeria, we have people in India, we have people in Canada, we also have people in the US. So even places where they didn't imagine they would work, they've gotten interviews, they've gotten job offer there. We had a student that came for I think Tech Summit to give her success story, and she said the company she applied for different companies, she got interviews, right, and she attended, but her main goal was one other role where she applied for a junior project manager role. The company she was not expecting would call her back to even give her a job offer was the company that called her back. She said she just tried her luck. That, okay, well, this company, they are big, they need this, they need that, but let me just try. And when she spoke, she said she used the project they built during their project phase to actually answer their questions. Whatever the questions they asked, she aligned that project. She told the story based on the project, and it actually helped her. And that same company called her back. The one she was hoping for, the junior project manager role that she was hoping for, that they would call her back because that's the one she was eyeing, didn't even call her back. And the company that called her back offered more, and I mean higher compensation, and it was more like a senior role than the junior project management role. And one funny thing, she didn't have like a project management background. She was in the healthcare industry. But because she took back part of the boot camp, she participated. Take note, she participated. She pulled her weight as well. She didn't just join and say, "Oh, I just want to join. Let's see what it is about." No, she gave her all because she knew what she was targeting. She had her goals. She knew what she wanted, right? And she was able to get something out of it. I mean, you have so many resources available to you, and she took advantage of that as well. So yes, it can also be you. It can also be you. But let's not just talk about numbers now, right? It's also about understanding what it really takes. Now, as international talents, we know the hurdles, right? Like I mentioned before, you don't have UK experience speech, you are overqualified speech, the endless rejection, it just keeps coming. And that's one of the reasons why we decide to like give people practical experience, not just theories, not just notes, but I mean real world projects that you can show off in interviews, that you can leverage. And we don't just leave it at that, we also support you even after your project phase. You still have that support, right? So now let me just ask a question so that it will not be like it's only me that is talking, it's just my voice I am hearing. How many people here have felt, oh, before you joined RKY Careers, right, you are doing everything right, you have this experience, your CV is tailored, but you are not just getting that interviews, or even when you get interviews, they are not calling you back, right? The calls aren't just coming in, right? How many of you have felt that way? I have about 38 people here. So I want to hear our voices. Please, you can unmute your mic to speak. How many of you have felt that way? Nobody wants to talk to me today.
Hello.
Hi, Blessing.
Yeah, regarding the question that you asked, yeah, it it happens to me like every time, so it's very relatable.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Blessing. So as you can hear, she said it's very relatable, right? But with RKY Careers, we help you close that gap, right? We provide as much support as we can, as you need, just to make sure you land that dream job. I remember a client that finished, I think she finished from data, right? And I think that was 2 quarters ago. And like 2 to 3 weeks after the boot camp, right? She got an interview. Now, she said the job title was even confusing to begin with, right? But you know, companies, they have different job titles, right? And she needed support with interview prep. Mind you, the interview was a day before we have our normal interview prep session, right? So what we did was I'll speak to one of our facilitators to like just help her with the interview prep, guide her, give her pointers, things that she need to like know. And funny thing, she couldn't even locate the job description. So what the facilitator did was just go online, search the job title, and look for job description related to that job title to prepare her because she couldn't find the link for the job description for the role. And she went for the interview. She actually got the job. And now the job also offers sponsorship, right? But she didn't ask because she felt she didn't want to like ruin her chances. If they were considering her, you should ask them for visa sponsorship outright. They might not provide it, or they might tell her they won't be picking her. So she got the job, and then she came back. She was like, "Oh, she got the job. We were able to reference her and the likes." But she was now wondering, is it the right time to ask them for visa sponsorship since the job actually, I mean, the role comes with visa sponsorship, or should she wait till after a 6 month probation period before she asks? And she spoke to my boss and all. And after like I think 2 weeks or so, she came back and she was like, "Oh, they are actually willing to sponsor her a visa," which is actually a big feat. It's good news. And it was just like, when did she get the interview? 2 to 3 weeks after her boot camp, right? And I remember her vividly because she was one of the active ones. She was one of the active ones. She actually poured herself into the boot camp as well. So this can, like I said earlier, this can be, you just have to like put yourself in. Experience is not bought, it is built. Experience is not bought, it is built. So if you want that experience, you have to commit, you have to give it your all and take the right step today by joining RKY Careers. And let's talk about the brain behind the brand. All right. You can't talk about RKY Careers, RKY Group without talking about Rukayat Alabi. She's our CEO and she's a multi-award winning entrepreneur, right? She didn't just wake up to say, oh, I want to build a company for the fun of it. No, she built this based on her personal story. She has experienced it. She has been in the job market. So, I mean, navigating the job market as an immigrant, facing rejection, realizing that the system wasn't even designed for people like her. They have like this order that they've placed that, oh, she can't do this, she can't do that, and she defied all odds to start RKY Careers. Instead of giving up, instead of complaining, she decided to create a platform that now helps thousands of people break into the industry, right? She created a platform based on what worked for her and even created more innovative ways to help people, right? And today, she's a multi-award winning entrepreneur. She's recognized globally, even by Forbes. And recently, she was nominated as one of the 2025 entrepreneur finalists for the Black British Business Awards as well. So, which is a great feat. So, despite all the hurdles she faced, despite all the achievement that she has, she did not let that stop her from creating more innovative ways to coaching, mentoring, and showing up for every cohort that RKY Careers has, right? So if you want to like say, oh, what does RKY Career even know about the struggles that we go through in the UK? Well, we do, because our founder built this company for people like you and I. So our trainings and our boot camps, we have the data analysis and business intelligence, we have the project management and business analysis boot camp, we have the advanced Microsoft Excel and PowerPoint, we also have the Scrum Master and product management, we have the digital marketing, and we have the compliance boot camp. Now, each of our boot camps comes with these benefits, comes with CV optimization, interview preparation, LinkedIn optimization, career advisory. For the data and business intelligence boot camp, it comes with portfolio, right? It comes with the professional portfolio. So you get these perks. All the goal is that, okay, you finish your boot camp, you have all this knowledge. How do you put it down that you know something? Imposter syndrome is real, right? How do you put it down that you know something? So if we say, okay, everybody be going, you have finished your boot camp, some people don't know how to put it down. That's why we have the CV optimization, the LinkedIn optimization. So we prep it towards the job market so that you can start using it to apply for jobs. And we also have the career support session, which is their career advisory. After the bootcamp, you have your career support session for you to learn how to properly navigate the job market. You get insight, you get tips on what to do, how to apply, companies to avoid, companies to apply for jobs, to how to know companies that are real, job advertisements that are real and those that are fake. You get all this just by taking part of the bootcamp. And whenever you even get on the job support, if you have questions that, okay, after I finish my book, but I have questions, can I ask? Yes, you can ask. All you need to just do is ask your question in the group and someone will respond to you as well. So now I do not want to take our time, and you might be wondering, okay, I have this experience. I used to be a project manager, maybe back in Nigeria or wherever your home country is, right? But I just don't have UK work experience. I don't know how to navigate or enter the UK job market. Well, Tech Accelerator is for you. Right? Tech Accelerator is for those that do not know how to that don't have that UK experience. You need it. We have like a lot of people that want to pivot into tech. They have that background, but they don't have that experience to tailor their application or their career path, right? So no portfolio, no UK experience, and they are wondering, how do I break into the job market? How do I do it? Well, the Tech Accelerator program is here to fix that, right? It's not just a course. You join real product team, like you work on real projects. Some team build websites from scratch, some upgrade websites. The most important thing is that you solve real problems. I mean, you solve problems in real time. So you can choose to be a business analyst, scrum master, product manager, project manager. It doesn't matter as long as you get to work on real work projects with cross-functional team as well. And our tech accelerator is starting August 11th, and the onboarding project onboarding is August 17th. So you can take the opportunity that, okay, I have the um, knowledge of project management, I have the knowledge of product management, but I just want to join the project phase. I want to know how it feels. I want to build projects. I want to add this to my portfolio. It's time to secure your slot now, right? It's just going for £399. You just need to pay. You'll be all the information you need will be sent to you, and you'll be onboarded August 17th, right? So this is the schedule for the tech accelerator as well. And now let's say our project, we don't just use any tools, we don't just teach, right? We manage all our projects hands on. We work with collaborative tools, just like real teams, tech teams in the real world do. You know, all these tech teams, when you work, they either use Slack, they use ClickUp, they use Basecamp. And once you know how to navigate Basecamp, it's easy for you to navigate any other collaborative tools. So you learn collaboration, you learn remote work dynamics, you learn clear communication, you learn everything a real world team would expect, right? You're not just learning hard skills, you are also mastering soft skills, and that actually makes a team function. I mean, that's what makes a team function, right? And with you learning how to navigate Beckham, you working with people, right? It will also help grow your team spirit, right? Team spirit. I mean, it is normal. There will be challenges. There will be That's the essence of the project, for you to experience what it's like to work in the real world, right? Or with your team, right? You can go through this phase. Now let's go to our product overview. We shouldn't waste much time. These are products that some of our previous cohorts had worked on. I mean, they came from different backgrounds, and all these products are used, right? They are for real clients, like Apply Body. Now we presently use Apply Body. I mean, I think this quote that I'll be presenting and the previous quote, they worked on an upgrade on Apply Body. This packaging is also a real product. They are not fake products. They are not products that, oh, they will not launch, and no, they are real products that are being used. I think one of the present team that is doing their project phase, they are working on Jira Healthcare Consulting, updating it. These are real products, right? But for today, we'll be looking at RKY Group, the AI powered chat box. We have LWB AI powered chat box and Apply Body AI resume builder as well. So we'll be moving to our first team. That's Project Ascend. They will be the product they will be sharing and presenting to us is Apply Body AI resume builder. So if Ifeoma is here or Oluwatosin, please, you have the floor. Ifeoma, do we have Ifeoma or Oluwatoyin here? Okay. So while we wait for them to join, um, do we have the next project team here? So project leads, is your representative here?
Yes.
Okay, you have the
Can
floor.
can you hear me?
Yes, please. You have the floor.
Okay. Okay, please give me 2 seconds to share my screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's in my school.
Yes, please. We can see your screen.
Yes, we can see.
Yeah. So first and foremost, I want to say, my name is Christopher Anya, and I and Shakira Saminu. We are both going to be representing Project Blitz in this product demo. First and foremost, I want to say a big thank you to the entire RKY team. It has been a very educating and informative bootcamp. I want to say thank you to the facilitators and everyone that's been a part of this journey. Most importantly, I want to say thank you to my team. We've done a whole lot through the hard and tough times with the limited resources. It's really taught us to not only work with hard skills, but improve our soft skills. So thank you very much. So now to the business of the day. We have four phases in this project. On this project, we worked on the AI chatbot for Limitless Without Borders. So we had four phases of this project. The first one was the initiate phase, which was closely followed by the define phase. And we moved on to the execute phase, and now at the closure phase, expecting, and everything is being signed off. So moving to the problem statement, Limitless Without Borders, it wants to expand its services to more tech professionals and people that aspire to improve their career.
Chris,
Hello?
Chris,
Yeah.
Christopher, please, can you use slideshow? Can you put it on slideshow?
My stock is not 8%. I may not be able to choose. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
thank
is
you.
better. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah. So they were trying to improve event attendance and reduce the whole manual process. So we proposed a solution. In this solution, we want to reduce the whole human interference with it to have automated responses and to have every information they need in one consolidated resource center. The approach to developing this solution was we used a agile approach. In this approach, we used both the waterfall and agile approach. So the waterfall being at the beginning, we had standard stuff that we needed to do. And as we went on, we integrated the agile phase of the project where we made improvements and iterations as it proceeded. And just to explain the racing metrics for some of us here. So we use the racing metrics to be able to assign different parts of the project and know who was responsible for it, who needed to be accountable for it and had the final approval. Who needed to be consulted, who needed to be aware, and their expertise needed to be consulted at that stage, and who just needed to be informed. So this was very, very important in the project. Moving on to our next slideshow, we can see when we went through the nitty-gritty of the project. So we had an epic list. So in this epic list, we addressed a whole lot of things in this project Blitz AI Chatbot, stuff ranging from the branding and designing, how we wanted to escalate this to a human agent. In this period, we are going to see how we wanted to prioritize this on the features. This was able to help us to make a robust chatbot and to actually translate what the user wanted to see. Moving forward, you have a virtual feature map. In the virtual feature map, you can see the entire interaction between our project Blitz chatbot and all the features it was going to have, from the user interface to the language to its accessibility, where it's going to collect data or not. Moving forward, we analyze the artist process. So in just a couple of words, the artist process is how how it was being done before we proposed our solution. We are able to see that there are key pain points from the flow response because it was manually done by individuals, with staff being so tired, so having to say the same thing repetitively. Then we propose it to be processed. If you can see from the to be process, you don't get right, well, you can see the improvements that we made instantly that will reduce staff load. We were able to seamlessly connect it to the ends and to the staff and be able to relate the result to the end user that the sensors will be. And most importantly, there's a 24/7 response. So any time of the day in any part of the world, reach out to LWB and get the information again in time. Moving forward to the blue phase, the executive phase. Here we work for our developer. You can see we had like a wireframing, we had this like visual representation to easily communicate with a wonderful developer who, by the way, very wonderful in this project. We were able to communicate very easily with it, and he was able to replicate it as we be seen later on the website. You can see the interaction. And we also were able to utilize ClickUp. Before we started this project, ClickUp was like very difficult for a whole lot of people. It looked like so much to learn. But we had many like brainstorming sessions, and using on this project made it very practical, like everyone wanted to do. If you take a clean list, you can see the ethics. We have different ethics in our two sprints where we're able to communicate with the developer, facilitators, everyone on the team. For myself being the lead with the PM and everybody that needed to have access to the ClickUp, we're able to see and use it effectively. Right here, moving towards the end of the project, we had our burn down chart. We showed like all the work that we were able to do. There's our sprint burn down. Then just to highlight a couple of reports we have during the project, we had our weekly report from the checklist, our status report, so able to communicate what was going on, the highlight report, our lesson learned, which we were able to populate with the lessons that we learned as the project went. You can see our results and our issues report where we are able to document issues that we encountered during the project. And here you can also see our communication plan from the beginning to the end of the project. Um, then the project evaluation. Here are challenges and solutions. So I'm just going to talk them through each for the sake of time. Some of the challenges we faced was like the time constraint and the resource availability. So the time we had to really manage our time wisely. So this was the challenge and it was good we faced it because it's going to always help us in the real world. We don't have all the time to be able to achieve more and to be first efficient and very effective, which was very good. Also resource availability. We had like very number of team and members available, like we all know, to help different studies. So we're able to work around that. And through familiarity, we always had like sessions and everyone helped each other to be able to understand it really effectively. So the solution, so we held regular meeting, we had 120%, which is the brainstorming session and analysis and information. Then to the lesson learned, during sprint two, we found out that we're using a trial version of this chatbot. So we have speaker and developer and we're able to see what around this and still stick with the plan of the project. We use the full ones and also attendance. So attendance was low at some point in time, but this event helps us to our good because the people that are cool sometimes they're able to achieve a whole lot more. And this brought out our strength more than we know. But here we can see our risk management reports and our mitigation strategies. Moving forward to the project highlights, you can see the achieved 90% of completion of our plan leadership about preparation. And as I just said now, we strengthen the team collaboration through consistent weekly reporting. And here you can see on the last page, you can see a screenshot of the chatbot in its finished form. You can see how it seamlessly integrates with the actual website. And from the caller to this interaction, everything is just 100% perfect. So would you like me to show you on the website or is this good enough?
Please go through the website.
Yeah. So this is LWB website. So right here you can see I'm obsessed with the work done with the products. I already like selected chat now. You can see I put in our details, email. Yes, and we ask you according to like GDPR policy, we ask you if you want to share your data. I agree. You have the option to disagree or agree if you want to interact. I put in my name, my email, and yeah, so we just ask you directly if this is the first time. You can see how it interacted with you, you can see how it increased with you, and you can see how resource you the code. And yeah, is this your first time to have chatted with us? I can say yes. With the case result there in the chat, I can say no, submit. Yeah, so yeah. So But let me start the chat again. It says, how may I help you? I agree to the privacy policy. What's your name? And just put Chris. You're free to put any name you want to put. Fania@gmail.com. So here you can see it's got different things it can assist you with. So I'm going to ask you about LWB precisely. And so you see, it gives you precise knowledge you need to know about LWB, just as you asked. And all in all, you can just go on the website, just play around with it. It's got so much information that for the sake of time, I think I've got only like 5 minutes and it's probably use like 7. So, but you can just play around with it. I've been doing that all day and you've got so much information you could get from it. So it's so good because this product actually solved the problem precisely. That's why RKY has been so wonderful on this bootcamp. This product actually solved the problem, which is people wanting like good response in limited time because a whole lot of people don't have like a large attention span. You can see from social media to everything, most people just want to have as much information as they can get and get on to the next thing. And I personally believe I'm very convinced that our AI chatbot solves that. It's been a very wonderful way and it's an amazing product. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Christopher. I cannot see anyone from Christopher's team giving him kudos. You guys are not encouraging him. I expected the chat box to be filled with well done, Christopher. You're doing great, Christopher. Why? Is nobody from Project Blitz here? Okay, thank you so much, Christopher. I think I saw one of our facilitators here, Mr. Said. Is he available to give few words based on the Joshua? Okay, thank you, Joshua. Based on the presentation, Mr. Said. Right. Mr. Said, I don't think he's available to talk, or maybe he cannot hear me. Okay, so thank you so much, Christopher. That was a wonderful presentation. And thank you for taking out the time to present today. Let's move on to the SMPO team, that's Project Ascent. Are they here now? Ifeoma. Ifeoma, are you here now?
Yes, I am, but I'm facing a little bit of problem right now. But can someone else go before me, please?
Okay, that's fine then.
Thank
So
you.
we have Project Skynet. For Project Skynet, we have they are presenting RKY Careers Group, and they are also presenting an AI-powered chatbot for RKY Careers Group. That's Priscilla and Deborah. Please, Priscilla and Deborah, confirm you guys are here. Okay, I can see Deborah.
Yes, Damola, I'm here.
Okay,
Deborah.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
perfect. You have the floor.
Okay, thank you, Damola. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Deborah. I'm representing Project Skynet. Welcome to our demo presentation of Project Skynet, latest solution to transform how RKY Group engages with customers using AI. Oh, sorry. Please permit me to share my slide. Please confirm you can see my slide, please.
Okay, yes, we can.
All right. This This solution was the result of teamwork between business analysts, project managers, and developers, all united to solve a common challenge. This is the project mandate we take this up.
We can't hear you again,
Sorry,
Deborah.
my screen is frozen. Let me just
Okay.
escape this. Okay. I think I'm good now. Can you see my screen and can you hear me, please?
Yes, please. We can hear you and we can see your screen.
Okay. So this is the project mandate we received from RKY Group that authorized and defined our project. It gave the initial direction, purpose, and the key focus for the project before we began our formal planning. We identified that RKY was facing delays in responding to users. It lacked personalized support and struggled with feedback collection. So our goal was to create a smarter, faster, and user-friendly experience for users. To address this problem, we proposed a centralized AI chatbot solution integrated with smart systems and live support, from natural language processing powered by frequently asked questions to customer relationship management, synchronization, and analytics. The bot is packed with features. We followed a four-stage delivery approach, from the kickoff, planning, execution, and closure, each with its own deliverables and checkpoints. I'll now walk you through the key deliverables that shaped our project outcomes, starting with the user story. We built user stories from the end user's point of view, and we used the most code to prioritize the must have, should have, and could have, making our planning more effective. In ClickUp, we documented major epics, focusing on functionality, security, and customer interaction. Moving on, in our assist process map, we can see here it shows how support was previously fragmented and manual. And in the to-be process, with the integration of our chatbots, user flow is now automated, intelligent, and streamlined. Here is how the users interact with the bots for inquiries, bookings, and support escalation. The recipe matrix just simply shows us how we clearly mapped out roles and responsibilities to ensure accountability. And and the reporting slide, it helps us with regular reporting to ensure transparency, and it kept everyone aligned. On our project plan, ClickUp helped us to organize tasks, track track progress, and hit milestones. And moving on to our project insights, where we talk about the challenges, risks, and issues, and the lessons we learned during our project. Um, like any real life project, we encountered hurdles like communication gaps, delayed input, and a single point of failure. And we were able to solve them by implementing daily stand ups and conducting regular risk assessments. We also identified risks and defined mitigation strategies for each of those risks. Some common issues included misaligned expectations and project fatigue. We use tools like clear goals to boost engagement and reduce delays. Some of the lessons we learned include effective collaboration, communication, and documentation. Thank you. Now I would like to walk us through the RKY Group website to show us how a typical user can easily use the bot we just implemented. So please, I'll just go ahead and log into the RKY Group website. Please, can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so now I'll walk you through the RKY Group website to show you how a typical user can easily make use of the chatbot that we just implemented. Let's imagine a new visitor comes to the website looking for information about our IT consultancy fee. Instead of having to navigate through the entire site, they just simply engage the chatbot. As you can see at the bottom right corner of the screen here, the chatbot is visible and always accessible from any page. So the user comes here and start interaction with the chatbot by clicking on it. Then once it pops up, it asks you for
Deborah,
yes,
you're not
please.
showing the website.
Oh, okay.
So we can only see your
Hold on,
slide.
please.
We can't see the website.
Okay, I need to change the screen I'm sharing.
Yeah.
Sorry, please. I have to stop sharing and share again.
That's fine.
Okay, please confirm you can see that now.
Yes, we can. So I can. Can everybody see that too as well?
Yes, we
Yes,
can
we
see you,
can.
Deborah.
Yes, we can see
Can
it.
see.
Okay. So the user starts the interaction with the chatbot here by inputting the name and the email address. And if you think you don't want to, maybe you just want to come and see what the chatbot can just do for you for at the moment, and you don't really want to put out your information here, you can just go ahead and start the chat here. So the bot will ask you, "How may I help you today?" and also display the policy, the privacy policy. You can go ahead here and read and decide if you want to agree to the policy or not. So let's say I'm clicking no thanks, or if I want to agree, I can just still go ahead. Then it says thanks for your response. How can I be of assistance to you today? Here you have several options to click that takes you to anywhere on the RKY Group website for whatever information you're trying to look out for. So let's say I want to look out for careers in RKY. I just go ahead and click on RKY Careers and I wait for the chatbot to respond. Okay. So it pops up with this and says and tell me what RKY Career is all about and what it can do for me. So if I just want to say, okay, let's say I want to book a consultation. It's simply just going to pop up like a contact. Yes, it's going to pop up a contact information for me where I can easily fill a form to quickly reach out to RKY Career, where a backend is going to now be able to access the information that I'm going to drop, and I can also call the number on the screen here. And we can also just access the website on rkygroup.co.uk and interact with it and see the different things that the chatbot can do for us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Deborah. This is amazing to see. Well done to you and your team. I'm actually really glad you guys can present this because I know firsthand the challenges you experienced during your project, but I'm glad it came out well. Well done to you and your team. Okay,
Thank
I
you.
wanted to say where is Project Skynet? Oh, you people are not clapping. I can see that now. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't know if Mr. Said is here now. If he's available here now. Okay, so let's move on to the product team. Ifeoma, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you have the floor, please.
Yeah, I'm just going to share my screen, please. Mm, okay. Sorry, just hold on. I'm coming. Okay, can everyone see my screen, please?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I'm
Can you
late.
make it a slideshow?
Oh, yeah. Uh,
Yes, before you go on, Ifeoma, I would like Deborah or anyone from Project Skynet to tell us about their experience. Like, how did you find the bootcamp, your experience, the challenges?
All
Would you
right.
recommend it for someone?
All right. Thank you very much. My name is Ayobami. I'm the lead project manager for Project Skynet throughout the project, throughout the product phase and the project phase itself. So I would say by saying when I newly joined, I don't even know what is called business analyst. I'm just being realistic. I've been a project manager all my life, and yeah, coming to the idea of business analyst was something else entirely. So um, when the whole training started and the class, it was very direct and straightforward. And in my head, I'm like, oh, I've been seeing business analysts before, so this is what they do. And so when we got to the project stage, and we asked to do that project, and everything we taught in class was now being accessed, and we could now see the application of what we've been taught in the class. The whole thing makes sense to me, and I realized that so all this while I've actually missed out on a chance to apply for a business analyst job, which I think I could have gotten. So I just want to say this, and I would like to say this, like, this is worth it. Like, every aspect of it is worth it. What that is needed from everyone that wants to do this is it's just your commitment and time. Yeah, it can be let me see, it can be time consuming. Those 8 weeks can be stressful, but what you take out of those 8 weeks, trust me, you can't get it in 2 years even when you are working, because we have to manage people that you have not seen before, people that has different background, people that don't even have knowledge of what the whole thing is all about. Like, take for instance, I don't know, I don't have an understanding of what business analysis is, but there are other people on the team that have quite understanding of what business analysis is, and there are several other people who don't even know what business analysis and project management is all about. So this is a real value for money. It is something that will encourage you to participate in and to do. I was referred by a friend, and trust me, I have no regret. Like, do not have any regret. I can categorically say that you will be learning a lot and you will gain a lot from this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ayobami. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate that. And we're happy that you enjoyed the old bootcamp as well. Anyone else wants to go? Doesn't matter if you're not from Project Skynet, you can be from Project Place. Anyone else wants to share their experience?
From Project Blitz.
Okay, you have the floor.
I think Shakira would may want to say something regarding the Shakira family from my team.
Chris, must you mention my name?
You have the floor. Thank you.
I would say it's a very good experience, so because our team, especially, I don't know about every other team. Our team, we were learning every day because all of us, every single one of us, were clueless. We don't know anything about this project analysis, project management, and we did not have any idea. We were practically learning on the job, and it was very nice because it opened our eyes. You know, when you're working in the office environment, the people you're working with, they already have the knowledge, so you're just going to follow in their footsteps or something. But this, we were learning every day. We were just there learning every day. Sometimes we will spend hours. We will spend hours. Even the our support officers at the time, I'm sure they were tired of us because we would learn every day. They would come the next day and still teach us, which was very, very good. I wasn't expecting the support officers to be that patient with us, but they were. They were not even, some people, when they teach you, they will say, oh, hey, we taught you yesterday, is that not enough? No, but every single day we call on them. Majima and one other lady, they were really helpful, which is very nice, and we're grateful to them. Basically, that's what I have to say.
Thank you so much, Shakira. I understand. I can attest to that because whenever there's an issue, Ejima is always in my DM. They need this, they need that. It was like she was the one doing the projects. let's just say she was part of you guys. She didn't see herself as a support person. She more like saw herself like, okay, I'm also one of the students, which was
Yes,
easy for
yes,
her. It was easy for her to
yes.
also help you guys. I am really, I'm going to give her this feedback. She's not here today, but I'm going to give her the feedback. Thank you so much. Chris, do you still have something else to say? Your hand was raised earlier.
No, Shakira has said it, or I agree with what she said. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Joshua said, I gave her a whole garden and not just flowers. Okay, no problem. Please, where is the garden located? I want to pluck just one flower, just one. Okay, thank you so much. If you're mine, you have the floor.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ifoma. I'm representing Project Ascend. So for the product management class, product slash Scrum Master management class. So we actually worked on a product for RKY Apply Body platform, where we were asked or tasked to make a solution for the admins. We initially thought it was for users, external users, but we actually found out later that it was actually the admins of Apply Body that actually needed this product. So we came up with AI powered solution, or rather AI powered assistance to support the admins for resume generation and resume formatting. So that was our task that we worked on. Sorry.
Is
So
it me
the
or
Mita,
okay? I wanted to say your slides are not moving.
yeah, sorry. Meet our team. We're a group of 7 plus our developer 8. We're quite a small team, so it was quite a hassle for us because we were under a lot of pressure, but we were able to pull through. So we're a mixture of product managers and scrum masters. So I'm the scrum master, one of the scrum masters for our group. So our problem statement here was really that job seekers waited hours for or days really. So when we had the interview with the admins, some of the admins from Apply Body, this is what they said that their problem was, that it took them some days to actually format resume because they can get up to 10, 11 resumes a day. It will take them quite a while to edit, to format, to make new resumes in general, really. So it also costs them the confidence of their customers. So people that would have been waiting, maybe they will say, oh, it's just going to take a day. Sometimes it might end up taking 2 days, 3 days, even I think they said as much as 4 days to actually edit and format their resume. So it actually made them their customers lose confidence in their products or in their process, really. So that's for the customers. On the admin, it was also excessive workload because it was something they had to do day in, day out. So it was a constant manual formatting resume every day, every day, every day. So they just needed an easy process, really. So that was what we came up with a solution for. So our proposed solution initially was an AI tool that will help with human oversight, that will help in where to correct mistakes, to flag where mistakes are made, also for it to be ATS friendly. So the AI will be able to generate ATS friendly resumes. So not just ordinary resumes that will be able to pass ATS checkers when they are being put through ATS checkers. So that was one of our proposed solution. Faster turnaround, obviously, to be able to reduce the wait time to generate resumes. So also faster turnaround. So admin control, they also said that they wanted some form of control. So they didn't want it to just be pure AI, a pure AI tool. So we made it to be a hybrid. So that's why we see hybrid human AI system, hybrid AI human system here. So the admin said that they wanted some form of control. So actually made it a hybrid AI system. These are discovery process, really. The initial stage, meeting with the stakeholders, the user interviews. We had our interviews, asked them questions, their pain points, what they wanted, out, what they wanted in, what they would love to see in the product or on the end product. Then data character, because it's just very trying to talk really fast. So we use the Google for that. Then features prioritization. So these are as this flow charts. Really, this is just how we felt that it was at the beginning. These are user persona. We had just one user persona since we're not working with external users. We're working with the internal users of just the apply body admin. So we didn't really need so much user persona. So the user personas really this was their key frustrations: time consumption, inconsistent data from manual entry. That sometimes really we're humans, we make mistakes, so there can be some form of mistakes in the formatting of the resume, the tediousness of the work, limited preview, editing control, and all that. Then primary need is comprehensive data dashboard insights, ATS friendly, smart CV phrasing capabilities. User journey and pain points. So this was our user journey, and this was our solutions that we proposed really. So for the manual data entry, we switched to auto extract CV. So also our the AI, after generating, we could also save the resume. So instead of having to make new resumes all the time, so we can easily just pick up a resume that's already been made, maybe something similar, we can just upload it and re-edit it. So that was also something that another feature that our AI a hybrid powered resume generator had. So these are product roadmap. For the now, we just had a few things. The hybrid AI admin hybrid resume generator, ATS friendly, being able to export it into PDF, download into PDF and document files, the saving the resume version, being able to preview it before submission, uploading, or even returning it back to the user. So what was next was automated quality assurance layers, guided on board and walkthrough for admin. Then later, well, actually for our later bulk resume formatting. So for later, we would like the AI to be able to format or generate resume in bulk, not just one by one, but a lot at the same time to save admin time. So this is just our workflow diagram. It's more of a table, but it's our workflow diagram really from our week 1 to week 7. Our stand up, using of ClickUp, our abundant charts, our wireframing. We even had prototype also. So our challenges, some of our challenges I would face really was, at first it was mainly communication. We had having to communicate properly within the team. Sometimes some people were not available and we couldn't reach them since it was just through Basecamp. So if they were not replying through Basecamp, really, we couldn't really reach them any other way outside Basecamp. We also had inexperience from the team. I won't lie, when I joined, because I did project management mainly. When I joined, I really did not have much idea of what was going on. So it was a little bit of, I was inexperienced in some parts, and I can also speak for some member of my team also. Some of us were inexperienced since we came from different aspects and we have ideas from other things, but not in project management, product management. Our lesson learned, we learned to define our roles clearly, to know, okay, who's doing what and who's doing something else. Product managers, Scrum Masters, hybrid. We also were able to engage our stakeholders on time. We also learned also that we should be proactive, being able, our developer, it took our time a little bit before he joined our sprints. So we learned to be proactive, to be able to reach out for support. Another thing I knew that we didn't do properly was that we didn't reach out for support on time. I would not say if we were scared, but we just didn't reach out for support on time. But eventually we got the hang of it and we got a lot of encouragement from Ohidamola and Precious and Abimbola. We got a lot of encouragement from them to reach out to them whenever we needed something, even Mr. Saeed and Mr. Abdul. So I'm just going to, so these are pre-launch, our launch and our post-launch, and I'm just going to show our prototype first before initially going to the product itself. So these are our prototype. This was our prototype that we showed to the admins at first to work on. So you can just simply go here. So you can see all that really on the dashboard. You can see the preview. Well, I've not uploaded anything, so we can't exactly see a preview. So we can select existing profile. I can just select, these are just existing profile of people that send their profile before per se. So we can just add this here. This is the data scientist. So generating resume, and this is it. It has generated a one-page resume for us here. So view full resume. This is it. Being able to view the full resume. So it just gets the information that we have already on the person, and it's able to generate the resume. If this is even less than 1 minute, our target really was not more than 1 minute, so it's able to generate this for us. This is just our prototype, so we can edit. So here we have you have what do you call it, manual control over it, so you can easily edit it. So this is just a prototype really for us. So I think, yeah, we can also download it also. So the export, so you can see we can download to PDF form, we can download to docs, you can also print it out if you like. So back here, I think, so I'm trying to open the link didn't come here properly. So excuse me, I'll just stop sharing my screen for now so that I can get the my main link. Sorry, so sorry about that.
Okay. Ifeoma.
Yeah, I'm back. So okay. Sorry, I could do it at the time. Okay, so this sorry. Okay, so this is the apply body dashboard, or platform rather. So this is the dashboard. So since it's a platform already, we're just putting it in a platform. So we're going to just have the features, and the apply body AI tool really is just a feature. So it's just being added to the subscription here. So we'll just go to subscription. All these are already data from existing users of the apply body platform. So we're just going to really upload, use any profile that's available. The resume. Yeah, sorry, this here. So you can see I was already running some already before. So we can easily just come here, create new resume. So we can upload anything that we want to upload here. Okay, no, let me remove this. Sorry. So this is the new resume. Let me put data scientist, anything really. It will run it, and it's going to. It wasn't handled yesterday.
It was 1 minute. Can you try again, please? Shema, please try
Okay.
again. Joseph is on it. And if it doesn't work, he's probably trying to fix something on it.
Okay. Uh, yeah, it's still
Still not
showing.
working.
Yeah.
He's probably trying to, because he mentioned he's trying to fix something on it, so it might not work once he push it to staging. Okay, but
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine. You can just round it up.
Okay. So really, with I think with the prototype that's actually functioning, we're able to get a glimpse or understanding of what we actually worked on, because we used this was totally AI generated with the platform Lovable that we use. So, well, from me and my team, this is what we were able to present, and we're really, really grateful to RKY Careers for lesson learned from all we got, the knowledge, the skill. This is even the first time that I'm using like AI generated tools except for ChatGPT. So we use Lovable, Vicily, um, that's Gamma. That's what we used in doing our presentation. This was done by Tony. So we had a lot of help from every member of our team, even as little as we were able to pull through and finish. And we're actually very, very, very grateful for this. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much, Tony. I'm not seeing anyone from Project Ascent dropping messages. So, eh? Okay, so tell me, you said you are confused, and if I'm being honest, but the presentations are encouraging. So, okay, so let me break it down. This you are presently in the live class, right? If I'm correct, tell me.
Yes,
Since
I
you
am.
cannot, yeah. So you are
I
still
am.
in the early phase. I want to believe you are doing your business analysis course presently. And so after the
Yes, I
BA
am.
course, you're going to move to the PM course. Now, when you get to the PM, everybody knows BA is technical, right? When you get to the practical phase, that's when you now understand that, oh, so this is what the tutor is trying to um, teach us. This is what the tutor was trying to like tell us, teach us. this is the theoretical part. But when you get to the practical part, that you get to start doing documentations on your own, meeting with stakeholders, you would be able to understand better, right? So the goal is not to relent, right? The goal is not to relent. The goal is to make sure you keep pushing till the end, so that everything you don't seem to understand during the live class, it will be easy for you to understand during the project phase, because then it is hands-on. People have different learning ways. I, for example, like practical stuff. If you give me practical, I will finish it. If you ask me in the next 2 years, I'll be able to tell you. But when it comes to like the theoretical aspect, I know it, but until I practicalize it, I don't know anything. In my mind, I don't believe I know it until I practicalize it. It might be wrong, but the practical aspect gives me more understanding, right? I also took part, I'm also a product of RKY Careers. I took part in the project business analysis and project management bootcamp as well. And I can tell you categorically that until I entered the project phase, I didn't understand anything in class. I went back to watch the recording. I was trying to like, okay, let me understand. The facilitators taught well, don't get me wrong. They actually did teach well, right? It's just that the way people learn is different. Some learn with with practical, and some right from the theoretical part, they've picked it up. It's just differs, right? But like I said earlier, the goal is to remain committed, right? So that once you get to the project phase, it will be easy for you to like navigate. It will be easy for you to understand. Like Ayobami said, yes, it will be overwhelming, because we are trying to like make you have a simulation of what a real work experience will be like. Like, for example, if you get a job as a project manager in the real world, the way you would meet with stakeholders, liaise with team members, have developer issues, have developer problems, that's it, what we are trying to like have simulation of for you, right? But trust me, by the time you get to the project management part, you get to the project phase, you have more understanding. In fact, by next week, like let's say after next weekend class, you would have more understanding, and it will be more easy for you. It's because this is the early stage, you're still new to this whole thing, so it's normal to feel overwhelmed, it's normal to feel confused, right? But just take a deep breath, take it one step at a time, and everything will be easy. I hope that helps.
Yes, thank you so much for the encouragement. As you said, yeah, practical is much more better than theoretical. So I'm also a practical babe. So now I'm still like, okay, what are we? What are they saying? But yeah, I can't wait
Exactly.
for I can't wait for next week to like get into it and see how that goes. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. So on the bright side, it's almost time, because your onboarding is, I think, August 17th. So just count down to August 17th. Or
Yes,
still don't lose sight of the live classes as well.
yes, I want. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So Azan mentioned, I think he dropped a comment. Oh, okay. It was Ifeoluwa. Okay, so you're wondering when you'll get to this project phase. Well, onboarding is 17th of August, so don't miss it. Announcement to be made before that, and you'll get notifications. So please don't miss it. Thank you. I'd like to ask, as regards all projects, how did you get developer team, Scrum team? Okay, so now for each project team, I'm answering your question, Femi. For each project team, you are assigned a developer. So the project phase is divided into 4 phases: the initiate, the define, the execute, and closure. So once you get to the execute stage, that's around the 5th week, you've done your wireframe, right? It has been approved. You now have the opportunity to request for developer. So the developer comes in. Ideally, from the start, you have a Scrum Master, right? From the start of the project, you have a Scrum Master, because everybody is given the opportunity to choose their roles, and roles are given based on accountability. But regardless of the role, everybody is expected to work together on tasks, documentations, whatever it is, you're expected to work together. Give your insights, give your input. Like I always say, participation is important. Without participation, it will be like all they are doing is magic. But when you participate, you'll be able to actually defend that, yes, I did that. Do you know how it will feel when someone randomly walks through the website that you and your team built, and the person just shows you and you're like, oh, I and my team built that? Do you know the happiness you will feel? Like, oh, a total stranger is even seeing something that I and my team built. And same goes for all projects that are being built as well, right? People actually see these projects, they actually go through these websites. So yes, you get assigned a developer, and a Scrum Master will be with you guys from, I think, week one of your projects to the end. I hope that answers your question, Femi. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Does anybody have any question before I proceed? Oh God. Okay, so let's just proceed out. Let me share my screen again. Uh, please confirm you can see my screen. Oh, I ended it again. Please confirm you can see my screen.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's move to why transition into tech. You might be wondering, is tech the only thing? Do you know that tech is like the hot cake now in the job market? If I'm wrong, please you can correct me. Right? It goes beyond cool products, it goes beyond, oh, why this, why that. Tech is like one of the fastest growing industries out there. It's flexible, pays well, it's global, like it's recognized everywhere. Now, when you now have AI background, AI knowledge, you see that recruiters will be like, okay, this guy has AI knowledge, AI background. It actually gives you an edge in the job market. And all our bootcamps are AI infused. As you can see, the project they just presented, everything is AI related, right? So it's flexible. Like I said, you don't need one fancy degree to start tech, right? With the right skills, the right experience, the right mindsets, you can navigate your way into the tech. I mean, roles are diverse in tech. There are different roles you can go into in tech. As a project manager, there are different roles that you can apply for. As a business analyst, there are different roles you can apply for. It's not just the role that carries business analyst. No, there are other roles that you can apply for under business analysis, under project management, under product management, right? There are different roles you can apply for. You don't need like a fancy degree to start, right? People are analyzing data, people are building products. There is a space for you in tech, right? Now, if you knew learning one skill today could open like doors for you in 6 months, what is stopping you? This for someone, those that new that have not joined the RKY Careers, and even those that are already in RKY Careers Bootcamp. You are already learning the skills. You don't need to stop yourself. Just keep pushing towards the end. And if you are new, you've not even taken the decision to like join RKY Careers, nothing should stop you from making that decision, right? If learning just one skill is going to open doors for you, I might as well learn it, or learn as many as I can so that it will open multiple doors, right? So please, if you have not secured your slots, our next bootcamp is starting August 30th, right? And if you have not secured your slot, it's time to actually do that. Now, you can apply for NHS, civil service, you get visa sponsorship, eligibility, global talent visa. You can even apply for global talent visa as well, right? So it's important that you take that bold step today as well. Like I mentioned, all our bootcamps are AI powered, including data analysis, project management, compliance, digital marketing, Scrum. Everything is AI powered. And well, if we're talking about numbers, we have those numbers, right? We have those numbers. We have different bootcamps that we hold, and each of them has like large number of success stories as well. Not just this is just in 2024. If we start counting 2025, will exceed over 1,500 plus, right? And this is our success story. This is like just a few glimpses into our success story, including visa sponsorship board, right? If you should add everything there, this slide will be too long. This are also more insight into our success stories. You can always check Trustpilot or Google review for reviews about our bootcamp, people that have taken our bootcamp. I mean, we can't make this up. Actual people actually made this review on for RKY rather, right? And our bootcamps have different perks. Like I mentioned before, you get to have like a full career rebrand under RKY Careers, right? You have CV, LinkedIn, you have competency tests, right? You have interview. Like for example, the people that are doing their project phase presently, there's a test at the end of the project phase that they will take, right? This is like the competency test to ascertain that yes, they actually participated, they actually understand what they were taught. Now, let's say for example now, someone that has that skills, that hands-on skills, that has that experience, that has like an idea of how to build a product or a project, right? And that's, let's say that's candidate A. And candidate B has a lot of certifications but doesn't have that hands-on experience. Okay, they both got an interview, they both did the interview, and this recruiter is trying to like figure out who to hire. They both got to the final stage. Who do you think has the possibility of getting hired? The candidate A with not many certificates but good background, experience, and some background, has insight into what the nitty-gritty of how to build a project. I mean, manage a project, build a product. And the one that doesn't really have the experience but just has like a lot of certifications, who do you think is likely to get hired? People should talk to me. Anyone can speak, anyone can unmute. Okay, Azan said candidate A. Yes, I actually okay. Joshua said hands-on experience. Yes, I agree with that. So candidate, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's why it is good to have that hands-on experience, and RKY can give you that, right? We can give you that. We are not just here to give you wish-wash. No, we are giving you real hands-on experience that when you start, it's just like working on a project real life. You will be like, okay, how do I understand this? The goal is to meet stakeholders' demands, right? The stakeholder must be satisfied, and that's what you are going into, because while you are trying to meet the stakeholders' demand, you are also learning. As you can hear, Shakira said that most of them didn't know anything, but they were learning as they go, which is why it is important for you to participate and actually take part of RKY Careers Bootcamp. Yes, Femi, the meeting is recorded and it will be uploaded on our YouTube channel, so you should be on the lookout for that as well. Okay, so I'll go back to my slide. So you get live expert-led trainings, you get end-to-end IT project delivery, post-bootcamp support, which is the interview prep session I mentioned, access to LMS, UK job reference, and the likes. And how much is our bootcamp? Our bootcamp is £599, right? The next, and you have the option of paying instrumentally with Klarna and ClearPay, with PayPal and Pay Later as well. So this is what I'm looking for. So we have like different bootcamps, courses coming up. We have the UK compliance. If you have a legal background or you have a finance background, you can actually take UK compliance. It's starting next weekend, July 26th, along with Excel, July 26th. PMBA, data, digital marketing is also going to start August 30th. So if you are looking to join the bootcamp, here's your chance to secure your slots. Also, our data insights is coming up July 26th as well. This is for those that are more data inclined, that wants to go into data analysis, and you are wondering what's our data bootcamp all about. It's also like their own product demo as well. The way PM and SMPO has their product demo, digital marketing also have their own product demo, and data also have their own product demo. So you cannot afford to miss it. Again, if you want to join our business coaching program, or you want to know what the community is all about, the admin will drop the link. You can join the community to gain more insights into it. And if it's not too late, you can also catch, I think they have a masterclass ongoing at the moment. We also have Apply Body, like I mentioned before. You want to start applying for jobs, you don't know how to go about it, or there's no time because of your present work. Apply Body is there for you. So, and for those that have taken part of the bootcamp or that are presently in the bootcamp, you want to invite someone, like you enjoy the bootcamp and you want someone else to take part, you can always earn from RKY affiliate program, right? You register, and when the person wants to pay for the bootcamp, the person will use your link, right? Admin, please drop the affiliate link. So once you register, give the person your link. So once you share your link, whoever is registering will use your link to register, and you get a certain percentage once they make payments. So that's another opportunity for you. And I think that would be all for my end. Now I'm open to questions. Anybody have any question? I'm open to answering your questions. Any questions? Hey, so I think that is that from my end. In the absence of questions, we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for joining the product demo. Looking forward to, if you're new here, looking forward to seeing you in class. And if you're already in the live class, looking forward to seeing you in the project phase. And if you're in the project phase already, looking forward to seeing your own presentation as well. So you're welcome, Femi. Let's all have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.